Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, January 18th, 2023. I hope all you guys found all the books that you're looking for in your cubby or on the comic book shop wall, mailed to you. However, you guys get your books, I hope you found all the books that you were looking for. I know I did here in the loud and mysterious black bag. Now, before we get dived into what Jacob Comics got this week for New Comic Book Day, I do want to let you guys know real quickly about the 600 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel #1 variant. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. That'll give you a chance to win. All right, guys, let's see what I picked up this week for New Comic Book Day. We'll go ahead and get the loud and mysterious black bag out of here. Alright, guys. Now, first up, we're going to start with. I got two of the same book this week because this variant, if you saw in the thumbnail, this variant is awesome. Look at this thing. It's Venom number 15, and this is I'm honestly not sure who does this variant, but I just love that cover. We've got I theorize that's Dylan Brock leveled up, but it's Codex for now. So we've got Codex with his looks like he has the all black necro sword and he's shoving it through Venom's head. I highly doubt that will happen in the comic book, guys, but one can only hope, right? I'm teasing. But yeah, that cover is awesome. So I grabbed that. We might be grading that one, so that's why I'm being like extra careful. Might have to give that a quick press just to make sure it's really smooth, and then we might have to send that one off because I think that one's awesome. You guys know me. I end up grading stuff if I'm like, oh, I want it in a slab. I think it's cool. I don't think it's a first appearance or anything. Just a cool cover. I'm kind of collecting cool Codex covers. I got a bunch of them in slab form. This is another one too, but you can't you can't have everything. So we'll have to keep this one in raw and reader because I definitely want to find out what happens. I'm super excited about this one. Been following the dark web all the way through. Venom 15, another dark web crossover. Um, spoilers for last week. Slight spoilers. I'm not gonna give everything away, so you don't have to X out now. But just the character. So that's actually Bedlam, who's pretty much like a leveled up Eddie Brock. And as I said, I believe that Codex is what Dylan becomes. Though we have seen Codex and Dylan talk, but it's in like this kind of alternate reality place, right? um, so I'm not really sure too much what's going to happen in that issue, but I'm definitely looking forward. At the end of the cliffhanger of the last issue was that Dylan and Eddie were gonna come to possible blows, or at least possibly helping to save Eddie, because that's really what Dylan wants to do. Um, all right, because he's like I said, not to get too heavy into spoilers, but Eddie needs help, and so he's trying to help his dad. Next up, we got the next Dark Web book, and there was only two this week, so that is what we got for Dark Web. I think we're getting pretty close to starting to wrap it up. I definitely hope that it picks up the pace. Um, some of the issues have felt slight. Some of the issues in the Dark Web, series have felt slightly tangential and not completely related to, I guess, like what I jumped in for Dark Web was the clones. I wanted to see what happened to the two clones. So definitely hoping that X-Men Dark Web X-Men #3 definitely dives a little bit deeper into what's going on with Madeline Pryor and her control over Limbo now. All right, guys, let's see what's next. Next up, we got Immortal X-Men #10. This one is actually getting pretty good. I'm thinking like this issue's really gonna gonna have to put it back on the radar. Maybe I'll have to start reviewing it for the channel again. Cause yeah, there's some stuff going down in this one, and this just check this cover out. This Charles Xavier cover is really awesome. And yeah, that's Charles right there. He's kind of got a new Cerebro helmet that he wears like almost all the time. He hardly ever takes it off. So that's the new Cerebro helmet, and it looks like something's happened, right? He's got a battle scar and in partial battle scar going on there. And then next up, this one's just been fun. I actually been putting this one up for reviews to recommend it, because it's just been fun, and I kind of feel like at least so far, guys, I felt like it's a Deadpool that's been written in the Ryan Reynolds voice, which is something at least for me that I was really looking for out of my Deadpool comic. I was hoping it kind of landed that flavor that the movies have, because I've really enjoyed those movies, and this has at least so far landed that flavor, and I'm definitely been on board since issue 1. It would take several issues in a row of badness at this point, because they've really been making me crack up and laugh every issue. So hopefully this continues that trend, and be intrigued to see what happens next. I don't want to spoil too much, but as you can see on the cover there, uh, I guess the best way to put it is he has a piece of a Carnage symbiote, um, and it's not going real well. It's making him sick a lot. I'm not really sure if he feels better in this issue, and because that's why he's wielding the four samurai swords with his two extra arms that he's grown from the symbiote that's inside him. I'm not sure, but we'll see. It's been a fun one. Next up, and I almost felt like I missed an issue when I saw this one was coming out this week, and I had to go back and look at issue 10, and I was like, oh no, I've read issue 10, so I don't think this has come out in a while, and I do know. So I don't like follow all the artists and all the different rumor mill news and stuff like that. I don't know a whole lot. If anyone has, I guess, solid information, I am kind of curious. What I do know about Hulk 11 right now is that Donny Cates, there's something personal going on in his life. He's taken a personal leave, basically, from his writing duties for Marvel and other books that he was writing. And that's kind of left, a lot of books just like in limbo, like reference to the dark web event right now. But yeah, it's left a lot of books hanging in the balance, not really knowing. So this one is actually, from what I've gathered, is that Ryan Otley was pretty close in communication with Cates about where this storyline was going. So he kind of had a general idea, issue by issue, for the next couple of issues, where they were going with the story, and I believe he's gonna write us out here, guys. So I think he's just gonna be doing writing and art for all the rest of them. Which there's 3 or 4 more. Unfortunately, we did get the sad news this last week that Hulk has been canceled, and I honestly don't know if it has to do with sales on the book, because a lot of people have been. And just one more time, I'll show that cover before I put it down. A lot of people have been jumping off of Hulk and have not been enjoying the current Hulk run, because of, without spoiling too much, let's just say because of Starship Hulk. And so if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So a lot of people jumped off of that book. And so I honestly don't know if it was canceled because of low sales, which is possible because I know a lot of people were unhappy with the direction, right? Or did whatever's going on with Kate's, that's really unfortunate. Obviously, I hope the best for him, and I hope that everything works out and that he he's able to get back to his old happy self and everything, whatever's going on. Um, but I, you know, yeah, I'm not sure if they canceled it because their intention is now, well, we've got to hand this off to another writer. Um, and so you guys know Marvel, that kind of means a lot of times they're just going to reboot her at number one with the new creative team. Um, yeah, I mean, hey, that's another one. Hit the comments below, have a conversation on what you guys think, whether you think it was canceled because of low sales and a story that not a lot of people liked, or was it canceled because Kate can't finish writing it and Marvel decided to just go ahead and move on and find a new writer and reboot again. Anyways, that's kind of what I had on Marvel today. We do have a couple of DC books here. So I did get Batman Incorporated 3. I know I'm a week late. I know this came out last week. But if you remember last week's show, I was saying some of the DC books didn't show up last week. And this was the one of the main ones, pretty much the main one from last week that I wanted to pick up. I've super been enjoying this story. I really want to see where we're taking it. Um, Ghostmaker's old protege slash sidekick kind of has it out for him now, right? And so he's on a mission to take Ghostmaker and Batman Incorporated down by separating them at the core and making them abandon all friendships and trying to subvert uh, his allies basically and make them not trust him anymore. Super cool New Mutants 98 homage cover as well there of the Deadpool. And lastly, if you did see the review, I of course had to get this one. I've been following Nightwing for a while now. Been on board. Just been a really fun run by Tom Taylor, and we have finally hit issue 100. And there's got this really super cool cover to go with the cover A. There are a bunch of other really awesome covers out there. Thoughts on this issue? Obviously, if you want my in-depth spoiler thoughts, check the review out. It's already up on the channel. But just briefly, Nightwing's been a lot of fun. It's definitely one of my recommends every month, especially from DC. And I can't nail down and tell you that it's got this one consistent theme. It's just written well, and it tells you comic book stories, and that's about that. It's just fun. Sometimes it's a little more introspective, sometimes it's thoughtful. Sometimes it's thought provoking and it makes you think. Sometimes it just makes you laugh and smile. And each issue's kind of been a little bit of a different roller coaster fun ride like that, where I've just enjoyed that book. And one of the other real big bonuses with that book, honestly, is Bruno Redondo's art. Bruno Redondo's art's always amazing. So that is what I got this week for New Comic Book Day. As always, I hope you guys had a great day. We'll see you guys next time. And oh yeah, if you watch this far into the video and you like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. Helps the algorithm out. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.